The number one is Delta Power Tools 22590. The Delta Power Tools 22590 is a benchtop model that uses a 3-knife cutter head to deliver 30,000 cuts per minute, and making it able to process 26 feet of timber in the same amount of time. It comes with a 5-year parts and labor warranty. The price approximately $744. This product has average 3.9 stars from more than 30 customer reviews, a customer said.
Excellent planer. The 3-blade cutter does a great job of moving material with little to no snipe, leaving a high-quality smooth output. This is very evident on boards 4 feet and shorter. On longer boards a sled is needed, otherwise there will be a little snipe. I find the controls very easy to use and the measurements on the adjuster and on planer are easy read. I wear glasses. From a usability and quality of output perspective, I think the machine is perfect. There is only one thing to note. If you put the dust collection hood on the planer, then the shelf on that side will not be able to fold up. I highly recommend this machine.
Another happy customer said.
This planer is definitely a step up from the old Craftsman 2-blade planer. The 3-blade system provides a spot-on finish that requires only a very little amount of additional sanding with a 220 grit. The amount of snipe is controlled very well by the locking mechanism. Easy and accurate adjustment of thickness and the out-of-the-box factory adjustments were spot on. One of very few tools that I've purchased where I couldn't see any significant areas of improvement. Only few gripes I could come up with, but nothing to decrease the 5-star rating. The dust collection cover must be removed to store the unit. It would be nice if this had a quick change mechanism. The table ends could use some support. They are free-standing and supported on only one end by the unit. Some flex is noted when a heavy piece is fed in. Benchtop use is an option, but much more flexible if it's on the floor in terms of support. Bob M.
An unhappy customer said.
So I owned this planer for all of 2 weeks. First off, let's talk about Amazon and how many items it had in stock. Amazon had 0 in stock. It took 2 to 3 weeks for Amazon to get it in stock. When the planer died, I will explain later how Amazon said they would have it back in stock in a month, and that's just not acceptable. I have projects to do. Let's talk about how it died. So the first thing I noticed, the planer started to make a really weird whining sound. It started off subtle and got way worse. It definitely did not sound like the machine I got day one. I showed it to my roommate and turned it on. He said, yeah, that's not the sound it should be making. I tried to plane one board as I have been, and that's when the machine would not feed at all. I checked and the rollers were clean. I was literally shoving the board into the planer and I should not have to do that at all. That's the roller's job. Anyways, now the planer is totally useless. Luckily I'm within the window. It's really unfortunate that this machine decided to.
The next product on our list is DeWalt DW735. The DeWalt DW735 has a 2-speed gearbox, enabling its cutter head to make 96 cuts per inch for rough dimensioning work, and 179 cuts per inch for finishing applications requiring finesse. Its maximum width is 13 inches, and its depth capacity is 6 inches. This product is available on Amazon for $569. There are 549 reviews, which average rating is 4.5 stars for this product, a customer said.
I recently ordered this on a need to start pumping out Christmas presents for this year. If you had been debating whether to add a planer to the list of tools in your shop or garage, I would say go for it. I am happy I purchased it and I am pleased with its performance. Only issue I have is the snipe at the ends of each piece you plane. It claims to reduce snipe with the roller system, but it is still there. I notice it more on the faster speed setting, but still visible on the slower feed speed setting as well. Not that big of an issue for me, just a little more finishing with the sander later on.
Another happy customer said,
I have used another brand portable thickness planner for years that finally died, so I replaced it with this one. This one works so much better, I wish I had bought it years ago. I have not given it any really abusive tests as of yet, but everything I have asked of it, it has done extremely well. I bought the extension tables and installed them without doing any adjustments, and I am getting absolutely zero snipe. It is effortless to get boards to within a few thousandths of an inch, and the boards come out the same thickness all the way across the entire width of the board, and so smooth it is a joy to use. It ejects the chips so well into my dust collection system that there is virtually nothing left behind. I purchased the bird replacement cutter head for it, but have had to reason to install it yet. I have heard that the knives don't last long. Maybe I was lucky, but I have cut through a few hard knots and they are still cutting very well. It seemed a little overpriced, but I think it was worth it.
An unhappy customer said,
I had the original 12.5 model, and after 10 years of good service it started spitting screws, so I decided it was time for an upgrade. I typically plane hardwoods not over the hardness of maple, so this machine should have no problem surfacing the wood. First, the exhaust attachment is mind-dumbing. I don't know what shop vac attachment can attach to it, but after a trip to Home Depot I decided tape would have to suffice. Annoying. Second, on the non-finishing speed, the exhaust will constantly get clogged. I'm talking on every other pass. Annoying. A secondary dust collector has to aid in the exhaust process, otherwise it will clog on every run. I can only use the finishing speed setting, otherwise, you guessed it, it clogs. Not sure why I spent all this money for all this aggravation. Do yourself a favor and go with a different brand.
The next product in our list is Bosch Pl 2632K. With its micro-grain carbide blades, easy-to-adjust bevel guide fence, and 16,500 no-load RPMs, the Bosch PL2632K will give you an even, smooth finish every time. Plus, it has an ambidextrous lock-off release button to help avoid accidental starts. The price approximately $159. There are 294 reviews, which average rating is 4.5 stars for this product, a customer said.
I received this tool yesterday afternoon and had my first door done to my satisfaction within the hour. The 3-degree shoe attachment makes getting the correct relief angle on the door edge much easier, and once the planing work is done, a groove in the middle of the sole plate facilitates cutting a nice bevel on the planed edges. Note that it does take a bit of finesse to get it right. The start and end of each cut are a bit hairy, as only one end of the sole plate is supporting the tool. I found it best to take very light passes, with the tool set at its lowest adjustment. In a few minutes I had the door edge the way I wanted it. The case doesn't hold the assembled tool, and this will be a hindrance for a contractor. For a homeowner, it's not a big deal to have to reassemble the guide assembly and dust catcher each time you use it, but contractors should be aware of this annoyance. The price is good for what this tool is, and I justified buying it by considering how much it would cost to have a guy come in and do this on.
Another happy customer said,
this kit comes with a fence that attaches to the plane in 2 places and has the necessary 3-degree fence for doors in addition to 0-degree for everything else. The only bad thing is the Bosch typical badly designed case. This is my second Bosch kit and the cases in both are meh. With this Bosch kit, you must remove the brackets from the fence to get everything in the case. This also implies having to take the time to reassemble the fiddly nature of the bracket fence in order to use it, includes not losing its 2 1/4 inch washers. To add insult to injury, there is no designed place in the case for the brackets. They just rattle around and fly wherever. This fence case design is a pain in the butt. I expected better from Bosch. All that said, running this tool down a swollen door using its solid fence attached at front and rear of the plane made for a quality job even for someone without experience with a powered planer, me. After using it on 2 doors while they were hung, I would never get one of those design that doesn't have 2 attach points.
An unhappy customer said.
Model PL2632K, quality issues, point 1. Rear platen had area of non-cleanup from final machining, about 1 square inch just behind blades. 2. Scratching in base platen after 4 passes on 1 inch wide cherry. Maybe an anodize hard coat is in order. Not sure it will hold up for commercial use. 3. Non-drive side exhaust port will not support the chip collector, it blows off. This is the plastic port. The aluminum port on the drive side works well. In effect, this does not have 2 working ports. Design issue with carry case, the guide will not fit into the case unless it is disassembled. Not very convenient or user-friendly. If it wasn't for the above issues I would rated 5 stars.
The next product in our list is Metabo HPT Handheld P20. Not only does the Metabo HPT Handheld P20 include a durable set of renewable blades, but it also comes with a sharpening apparatus to help you with maintenance, as well as a dust bag and an adapter to hook it up to a shop vacuum. It's lightweight, at 5 to half a pound, too. This product is available on Amazon for $119. The average rating of this product is 4.7 stars with more than 23 customer reviews. A customer said,
"Great surfboard planer when it has been modified. The base is level on mine, so maybe the other customer just got a bad copy. I personally do not have any complaints. Great reliable product."
Another happy customer said,
"Call me hand medium skin tone modified for surfboard shaping."
An unhappy customer said,
"Received it damaged brand new. Going to ask for replacement plate or discount. Other than that, seems like a decent planer for the price."
The next one is DeWalt DW680K. From a leading name in power tools, the DeWalt DW680K is perfect for professional woodworkers who require precision and performance. It's powerful, well-engineered, and accepts large, high-speed steel blades that can be sharpened. This product is available on Amazon for $173. Check out the link in the YouTube description below. This product has average 4.4 stars from more than 140 customer reviews. A customer said,
"With all the rains in California this year, I had a number of doors that were sticking. The sticking was limited to relatively small areas. I have other power tools but never had used an electric planer. I figured I'd give it a try. It worked perfectly. I was able to shave a few thousandths of an inch off various areas and had 3 sticking doors moving freely in less than 15 minutes. The depth of the cut is easily controlled using the big front knob. I only needed minor shaving in certain areas, but the tool gave me enough control to do just what I needed and nothing more. I was under the impression that one might have to start from one end of the wood piece and move inward. But as long as you have the blades turning at full speed, you can carefully begin a cut in the middle of the piece, by slowly lowering the tool so it is flat on the surface and then moving forward. Others have noted that the shavings fly out of the exhaust port, and that is true. We had some minor sweeping up to do after the shaving, but we were so.
Another happy customer said,
Read the reviews, most are extremely positive. Planer arrived yesterday. Nothing like prime 2-day free shipping, and it arrives overnight, a day early. I'm building a farm table out of reclaimed lumber. I used 6 clamps after running the edges through my Powermatic jointer. Had perfectly smooth level edges to glue. The ends were matched up perfectly, but the middle of the slab top sagged during the hot humid gluing time, and I had 8 inches wide boards as much as 1/8 off, leaving a very irregular top. I started using my DeWalt belt sander with 50 grit, but it was going to take a long time. I couldn't believe how perfect this DW680K was for the job. I had read on several woodworking sites that the only solution is to find a local shop with a wide sanding machine to run the 40 inches by 84 inches tabletop through. This planer works like shaving whiskers in the morning. I set it for 1/32 and made smooth passes laterally across the tabletop. I had no idea there was such a tool that would do exactly the job needed to be done. Finishing up with the belt sander 80, then 120.
An unhappy customer said,
The planer works great, but not only does it not come with a dust bag, none is available. I just got off the phone with DeWalt, who assure me that no bag or adapter is available for purchase that fits the teardrop-shaped dust port on the side of this planer. DeWalt recommended that I return the planer and purchase a 5.5 amp model that can fit to a dust collection bag.
The number 6. Porter Cable PC60THP. Great for home DIYers and contractors alike, the Porter Cable PC60THP is a cost-effective and versatile option. It has a large, overmolded control knob, so you can adjust its cutting depth without having to take off your construction gloves. This product is available on Amazon for $69. Check out the link in the YouTube description below. The average rating of this product is 4.6 stars with more than 432 customer reviews, a customer said.
Compared to a Festool planer, which gets a higher mark for its calibrated cutting metric or imperial, this is basic but good at a fraction of the cost. It requires some skill to not run of the edge and dig. Side-to-side overlap planing is possible if you shim a side of it with blue tape. Power is adequate for fresh-cut oak rough planks. I use it outside as there is a huge outflow of chips. The flat to direct them left or right can be confused. Still, what a bargain compared to anding. If you only used a crude hand plane, you can use this. If you are used to fine planes, Japanese planes, you know those are high-skill tools. This is for wearing fast. Only cuts flat surfaces. I haven't found any blades for making textured flooring or paneling. This doesn't bog down at all.
Another happy customer said,
I'm a garage woodworker, not a pro by any stretch of the imagination, so keep that in mind for this review. I've only used this a handful of times and have been pleased. If you've not used a planer before, I would strongly encourage you to find a variety of scrap wood and practice. If you're like me and not using it often, I'd suggest you practice before each use. For me, this has worked great and I've only mangled one piece, but that was user error, not the tool. I'm knocking off a star only because the instruction manual leaves something to be desired, poorly printed and difficult to read because of that. Font is very small. Otherwise the tool has performed well and works great for my needs. I wouldn't hesitate to purchase again.
Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices, and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.